Kamiki turns 27. He made his commercial debut when he was only 2 years old, and since then he has continued to impress people with his dramas and movies. From a child actor to a national actor, Kamiki has been at the forefront of the industry not only because of his high acting ability to make any role his own, but also because of his warm personality. The magazine features interviews with his close friends Shota Somatani, Hayato Nakamura, Mirai Shida, and Kanata Hongo, as well as Takashi Mike, Makoto Shinkai, and Takeo Soto. In addition, over 30 celebrities who adore Kamiki participate in the film, including messages from Aya Ueto, Ryo Yoshizawa, and others. Why is Kamiki so loved? The interviews reveal the reason. As if to ease our tension, Kamiki began his speech by saying humbly,
"I'm just an ordinary 27-year-old man living in Tokyo."
He spoke fondly of his intense 25 years as an actor.
"I think all the works and people I have met have been wonderful. Through acting, I have glimpsed the skills and talents of my wonderful seniors, and many other things. It has been a valuable experience for me."
He says, respectfully thanking the staff and co-stars he has worked with. His earliest memory is from when he was 2 years old.
"I got a toy when we were shooting our first commercial. I was so happy with it that I remember playing with that toy for years."
Kamiki, who loves to talk to people, felt that he came to the set because he enjoyed meeting them more than working there. It was not until he was in the upper grades of elementary school that he realized the joy of acting as someone other than himself. He said,
"I got to do a lot of things I never got to do in my life, like fighting with yokai, which I would never do. I would never be able to fight with yokai."
Although he began performing as a way to make memories after suffering a serious illness in his childhood, he has never been forced to work by his parents. He has continued to do so of his own volition.
"I was told, you can quit anytime you want. They said, what are you going to do? Do you want to stop? I want to continue because it's fun. I made my choice. I just loved working there."
In his 25 years of acting, he has never once wanted to quit, and no matter what the scene, he always looks for fun. No matter what the scene, he always looks for fun, whether it is a new challenge, personal growth, or communication with his co-stars.
"Of course, we all get sleepy or tired, and there are times when we have a hard time on set, but I look for things I can do that will make it fun, or things I can think about that will make it fun, and I look for those things until the end. I try what I can do, and if it doesn't work, it probably doesn't work."
In a YouTube video uploaded in August, he collaborated with voice actor Yuki Kaji, whom he professes to be a big fan, and shared an episode in which they became friends when they co-starred in the variety show Monitoring TBS in 2017 and went out to eat yakiniku barbecue together. He is not intimidated by first encounters, and his open, non-judgmental attitude is something he is always conscious of on site.
"I don't mind if people don't like me or think I'm annoying. I would rather be considered annoying by talking to someone than being silent and having a bad attitude. Even if they think so, they will perform well, and everyone is a professional. If they are annoyed, I just say, 'You thought I was annoying, didn't you?' If they get annoyed, you can just say, 'You thought I was annoying, didn't you?' If they get annoyed, I just say, 'You thought I was annoying, didn't you?'" Kamiki speaks with an open and easy manner. However, he not only imposes his cheerful attitude, but also observes each person and exquisitely changes the way he communicates with them. "Sometimes I have a gut feeling that the person is alone," he says. "At that time, I don't want to get in the way. But if I think someone is giving off that kind of vibe, but I think it would be interesting to step in, I will step in more and more." When asked about fellow actors he has succeeded in capturing, he replied, "Definitely Takeo Soto and Ryo Yoshizawa." "And Ryo Yoshizawa?" He answered immediately, "Yoshizawa Ryo." "I didn't get along with Ryo Yoshizawa that well at first. When we were rehearsing for our office's event, and some film festival, he was a loner, so he didn't group up with anyone. But there was a time when we needed to unite, because we had been relying on the older generation so much, and we had to do something about it ourselves. I talked to him, and he was a very interesting person, and we became friends. I attacked him at once, and we all collapsed. He is now a member of the Fukuda group, but that is his true nature, laughs. He is hard to approach when he is silent. The same goes for Ken Soto. Only those who can step in with him. He looks cool, talks cool, and you might think he's scary. But I'm not scared at all. Even if he is salty to me, that's just because that's who he is.
Kamiki seems to be enjoying himself to no end as he talks about how he got to know his friend. He is unfazed by Takeru Soto's saltiness. Although Kamiki has such a strong heart, he is actually not good at looking back at past films he has appeared in. When he watches a completed film at a preview screening, he finds something he regrets and thinks, "I'll do that next time," but he says he tries not to look back too much. However, he professes to be a big fan of the film, and has himself appeared in Kimi no Nawa. He has managed to overcome this problem when it comes to the works of director Makoto Shinkai.
I was very embarrassed at first because I felt like I was being filmed, and I was very nervous when I went to the theater to see it, but I went to the theater 6 or 7 times, thinking I would get used to it if I saw the movie a lot. I watched it as a fan of Shinkai-san. I was a performer, I saw it as if I wasn't a performer. I worked pretty hard at it and became able to do it.
When asked about his future goals, he said with great enthusiasm,
"I want to challenge myself to do something that neither I nor other actors have done before, and I want to be the first actor to make people in my industry think, I never thought of this idea. I want to be the first person to do something that people in my industry think, I never thought of this idea before. I want to be the kind of person who can create entertainment that people will think is a new challenge. I want to be that kind of actor and performer. I want to be that kind of actor and expressionist."
The life of Kamiki, a genius who enjoys working in the field and is loved by all, will continue.